Hey everybody, my name is Ryan Dailey and I am the owner of R8D, a visual design company specializing in logo design. Today I am going to give you a peek behind the curtain to my creative process that I employ when developing new visual identities. My process can be synthesized into 8 steps. Those 8 steps include discovery, research, mood board, sketching, vectorization, presentation assets, presentation, and final deliverables. My initial meeting with the client has the primary goal of understanding their main objective for creating their visual identity. I ask my clients a series of questions to create the framework for how their visual assets will be created. In this case, I'll be developing a visual identity system for a sports team called the Carolina Reapers. I will use the information provided from the discovery meeting with my client to begin research. The categories I research are the targeted audience for my client's business, their industry in general, their competitors, icons and symbols that we may have identified during our discovery meeting, and any current digital footprint that their business may have on the internet. While researching, I will compile imagery for inspiration for a centralized mood board. I assemble this mood board to keep in line with my client's goals throughout the design process. I will then share this mood board with them and also seek input and supplied images from my client to be able to add to this mood board so we can be on the same page for aesthetics, vision, direction, and again, to stay in line with the goals that are associated with the project. My sketching stage is intended to get ideas down on paper quickly. These are unfinished, rough concepts, and they can become numerous. I am not initially concerned with the viability of each sketch, as I will review them all through the scope of my client's objective and select the strongest concepts to advance to the next stages. The sketching process is really exploratory, and I may revisit sketches or sketch additional concepts even late into the process if I need more refinement in concept. As mentioned, the strongest ideas advance to the vectorization stage. During this stage, I use my sketches to draw in vector format the following assets: the mark, which is the primary logo icon, which is what you see I'm drawing here; the word mark, which is the primary text in the logo; and the lockup, which is the combination of the two, the mark and the word mark. I design these in a modular way where they can stand alone and be assets used independently and also in combination with each other, giving the versatility needed to develop the full visual identity system. I couple that with alternative versions of the logo that can be used on different applications. In this case of the sports team, that can be used on swag, hats, shirts, and other unique assets. Color exploration, typesetting, patterns, and other icons that may fully flesh out the whole visual identity system for the client's business is typically just explored during this phase as well. That will give the client a robust library of assets to use, whether that's on digital or print, in marketing materials, in promotional materials, and anything that they may use in their business. A series of graphics are specifically created for the initial client presentation. The primary logo, a one-color version of the logo, and product mock-ups are among the assets created to review with the client. The product mock-ups are intended to be industry-specific to show how the designs work as a tangible reference. This makes a huge impact on how the concept is received and interpreted. After the presentation is completed, I will review the concept and assets with the client. I'll give them context in terms of my design decisions, and during this exchange I'll receive feedback, hone in on the strongest concepts, and be able to take the next steps to get closer to the final deliverables. Once we arrive on the approved concept, I will create a final asset library for the different visual assets saved in various file types that will be useful to the client. The assets are saved as Adobe Illustrator files, EPS, which are both vector format files that can be scaled to any size without losing resolution, PDFs, JPEGs, and PNG files, which are the various digital types of files that they can use for a variety of applications. A visual guide is then created for the client for easy reference of the assets, the logos, the colors, the fonts, the logo clear space, which is the space around the logo that no other element in the design should interfere with. A link to the visual asset library and the visual guide are provided to the client so they can take the next step to develop their business assets like their website, marketing materials, promotional materials, and more. I have to note that no two projects are alike. Each project has unique features, challenges, and solutions. This overview is just a general framework that I use. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the peek behind the curtain of my logo design process. If you or someone you know is looking to develop any kind of visual graphics that needs a custom touch to it, feel free to reach out to me. You can visit my website at ryandailey.com, which has a contact form, or you can send me an email at ryan@ryandailey.com. Also, if you want to see more videos like this in the future from me, just comment below and let me know what you're interested in seeing as it relates to the graphic design or illustration process. And I look forward to seeing you again.